What advice would you give someone that's looking for a mentor, or like what questions should they be asking their mentor when they first get started?
You know what? That is great. So what advice would I give to someone who's looking for a mentor? What questions should I be asking them? Well, first of all, you want to find a mentor who's a couple steps down in life from you. You know, if you want to find someone and ask about being a good father or being a good mom, you know, how old are their kids? 15, 10, 12? Are they well behaved? Are they doing reasonable in school, public school, private school? They don't have to be up here socioeconomically, just objectively look at that. Wow, what well-behaved kids seems to be together. That's a person to ask. Similarly for business, finding someone a little bit further than you that's had some success in business. And a great way you can find those mentors, as I've said, go to angel organizations that have angel investors getting together. But what I like to ask is a simple question. What am I not asking? What am I maybe not seeing? What is a person in my situation, my job, my life stage? What are the blind spots that I usually have? And someone who's been along there can ask you questions to help filter down. The other way is to go completely prepared with a mentor and to break everything into, how do I do this? How do I do that? And it's like, hey, just hired a sales guy, only lasted 4 months, had to let him go. Obviously, how do I hire a sales guy and a sales person, man, woman, whatever, how do I hire a sales leader and give myself the highest % of success? I just, missed out on one, and they're here, they're gone. Waste of time, messing with my salespeople. This is horrible. How do I hire a sales leader? So break it into how do I, and always ask, what else am I not asking? And that's how I usually encourage people to manage with mentors. Find somebody above you, bring how do I questions, and then always ask, and a person in my position, what am I not asking? What might I not be seeing? And let them interview you. How's this going? How's that going? How's this going? How's that going? All of a sudden, boom, like going to the doctor for a checkup. All of a sudden, now that you mention it, my lower back is a little bit sore, from time to time. And now you find out you have a bulging disc or something dissolving. So it's help the mentor be the best doctor for you. You're not there to impress them. You're there to learn. So those are the advice I would give for that. And if you want to get advice, I think we have here, let's get the vault ready. Coming up, a great place to get advice and education and information for your business is once a year, and it's coming up soon, is the Vault Conference. And the 2023 Vault Conference is going to be down in Hollywood, Florida, which is on the beach at the Diplomat Hotel around the corner from Fort Lauderdale Airport. So wherever you are in the U.S., fly to Fort Lauderdale Airport, and it's just a few minutes away. And if you roll back down a little bit so you can see this, we have a lineup of speakers. Patrick Bet-David himself will be giving you, edification, education and encouragement for your businesses. And we've got people that are going to be joining us that have some very interesting perspective on leadership. Tom Brady will be there, interviewed by Patrick on stage, talking about leadership. Tom Brady has a lot of experience with different teammates. He's won multiple championships and no two teams were the same. How do you keep winning in business even though maybe you go through salespeople or your senior execs change? How do you keep winning? Tom Brady has real life examples talking about that. Another sportsman, Mike Tyson, he is fun to listen to, but if you listen in there, you are also going to hear how he worked with great coaches and great trainers to get ready. And he loves to talk about always having a plan. And every fight always has a plan until you get hit in the mouth, and then you have to go to plan B. So within his career, he also has wonderful lessons I think are very applicable to entrepreneurs. And then the story of a guy I love, Will Guidara. Will Guidara helped build EMP, 11 Madison Park in New York, into the #1 rated restaurant in the world. And he talks about how he did it through innovation, through building his team, and through perseverance. All of them are going to be there in addition to all of the sessions and topics that will be taught from stage by Patrick. Get a ticket to the Vault if you're not planning to go there. It is 4 days, 2.5 days, excuse me, with 4 great leaders to absorb. And I think that's a great place to start, especially if there's a recession coming and you want to go to the gym and build some business muscles. We are that gym, Valuetainment. And our premier flagship event is coming up August 30th to September 2nd, Diplomat Hotel, Hollywood, Florida, Fort Lauderdale Airport. So get from where you are to Fort Lauderdale Airport and connect with entrepreneurs just like you, leaders just like you, walking the same path, enduring the same challenges, getting through the same walls that you're trying to break through. Come, sit shoulder to shoulder from them and absorb and walk away with a notebook full of your playbook to do better next year than this year, despite the recession and despite whatever the economy throws at you. Thank you for watching the Biz Doc Podcast. I'm Tom Ellsworth, the Biz Doc, and I hope I left you better than I found you.